For three of my managing Memberium Keap subscriptions elegantly. In part one, I covered how to manage expiring cards. In part two, I showed how to handle card declines so that you're declining, you do your collections correctly. Take a look at that one. And now we're going to go over how to manage member cancellations elegantly. So let me share my screen here so we can kind of go over how we can do this. So we're going to start off here showing. So here's a member. It's a member that's got an active subscriptions. You can go right here and see that they have this subscription that's called 3D Coaching for Sports Certification. It expires on December 20th. It's active. And it's for $19. So we want to give them as much information as they can so that they have a good view of what's active. This is a short code that I'm going to be reviewing right now, and it will show all of the subscriptions. But in this case, this client site only ever has one subscription available at a time. Now, when you click on the cancel button, we give them this pop-up so that, it's an "Are you sure?" Yes, I want to stop my subscription. No, I want to keep subscription. So, we don't want to have them accidentally click on the cancel button because without some attributes I'll show you in the short code, it'll just cancel it right away and the person has no way of getting back to it. So let me go to the My Accounts page. As you can see, this is the same one I had there. Except now I'm looking at it as an administrator. So this is the short code. So this is a loop. It loops through all of the subscriptions in the Keap contact record. So we're saying that we want to have a confirmation. These are the two parameters that I use to put the text in these boxes so that you see that or you see that. And then, if I go into the text here, so this is nothing but old-fashioned HTML, and I'm using these, this notation, which is Memberium's language for showing Keap information. So there's a subscription name, the next billing date, the status, which is why it says active. It would say inactive if it was inactive, and then here's the price. Now, this is what makes the cancel button appear. And if you have this set up correctly, it'll work very nicely. Now, this is, just some CSS so that it looks just a little bit different. But for the most part, that's how you set up this page. Now, when I hit this cancel button and I hit yes, what's going to happen is it's going to kick off Memberium's e-commerce actions. So here I am on the site. I went to Memberium-eCommerce, and then I'm going to go to the subscriptions. Now, this is going to give me a list of every single subscription that's available in the Keap account. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which are doing exactly the same thing. And so I could have used payment goals. My preference is to use action sets. So what I'm doing here is I'm specifying these are action sets that I want to run when the member clicks on the cancel. So that's what this one is. And then this is the one that's going to be triggered when someone's cancellation request is complete. So this one is Memberium member request cancellation complete. And this one is member requested a cancellation. So, Memberium handles this all for you. When someone clicks that cancel button, it calls this action set, and then the action set is set up so that it automatically triggers the Keap sequences. So I'm going to jump on over here to my Keap account, and I'm going to show you the action sets. So I'm going to go into settings. I'll go into action sets, and I'll look up Memberium. And Memberium requested a cancellation. Memberium member requested cancellation complete. So as you can see, these are very simple. All I'm doing is tagging them with a tag. I call them trigger tags. All it does is start the Keap campaign. And if I go over to the other one, you'll see that this one is very similar. All it has is the cancellation complete tag. So let's jump over into the automation. So I have an automation, and if you saw part 2 of my sequence, you'll see how these work. In the same campaign or automation, I'm creating these two. So this is the same tag I just showed you is used in the action set. The second one does the same thing. Now, this first sequence is very simple. All I'm doing here is removing the trigger tag so that in the future, if they want to cancel again, they can. A member requested cancellation. So I give them, my high-level tags are tags. I call them high-level tags because they're ones that mean something higher up in the organization. So the member requested to cancel. So anybody in the organization up higher knows what that means, as opposed to something that's, I want to say, like a technical tag. And then I'm in the habit of always applying a note, member requested a coaching subscriptions. That way, even if someone goes and removes this tag, you can know it happened. Now, this tag is mainly applied right now so that anybody visiting that contact record in Keap will know, oh, hold on a second, this person has requested a cancellation. Now, today is December 2nd. This is a subscription that renews December 20th. So the person continues to have access for the next 30 days or, 19 days. But we want to make sure that we leave them tagged so we know that's happened. Now, I'm going to jump out of here. Now, this is the sequence that gets triggered when Memberium recognizes that the subscription finished. Now, because it's the end date and because the member clicked on that cancel button, this subscription will not be charged again. It will go inactive, and you don't have to worry about the system trying to charge that card again. Now, in here, I removed the trigger tag. This is just, our basic process because we don't want this sequence to not run because the person keeps that tag around. Now, what do? We remove the tag that we applied in the previous sequence because we don't want people to think that it's still under the request. We're saying the member requested cancellation is complete. So this is a tag that will stay marking this as having complete. And then I have a separate campaign that removes all the access. So instead of having it built into here, it's something we use over and over again. So I have another campaign that runs a campaign. And then just force a habit, we always want to put this trace, as a note so that it's permanent on their contact record. So this is an elegant approach to doing a cancellation. And one thing I do want to point out is between the member requesting the cancellation and the cancellation actually happening by Memberium, you really ought to be doing other things. Since this tag that we're applying here can also notify someone in the organization if it's a higher ticket item to contact the person and see if you can talk them out of it. It could be that the member is too busy. Maybe the price is an issue. Maybe, they're going on vacation and they're saying, hey, look, this is just not something that I have time for. So maybe you can offer them, a free month or two. Maybe you can temporarily suspend their account and have them get back to you so that you can resume it later. Maybe you have additional offerings and those offerings address some shortfall or something that they were not getting from your program. So I always recommend when a member requests a cancellation is find out what's going on, see if you can, do some remediation and save them as a member. And worst case, you're collecting information so that you can update your program and maybe address whatever it is that led them to want to cancel. So this is the end of my series. I hope this has been helpful. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. I offer, a free 30-minute call, no charge at all, to answer your questions and give you a hand with what might be giving you trouble. And if it's in this area, I'm more than happy to give you a hand. Cheers.